Yo, what is up, guys? What is up? Happy hump day. 19 months. That's pretty long term, eh? That's pretty long term. We've still got a bit of work to go on this dude. I didn't really have any official on Facebook. Do you know, I've never done that anyway on Facebook. Even when I was in relationships. I didn't have any time to work on this guy off stream, unfortunately. I got back from the gym too late, had dinner, had a shower, and then pushed go on stream. So here we are. Here we are. Maybe that's why I'm a single dude now. Maybe I should have done the official Facebook stuff. Dawn of War Definitive Edition. Is that the new one, is it? Dude, I should have bought shares in Games Workshop years ago when I thought about it. Like, they've just been going strength to strength. Like, the video games are killing it. The miniatures are killing it. They've put the price up. I should put on my little finger thingies. How's everyone's hump day today? How's their Wednesday? You got no work tomorrow. You got a day off. RDO. What are you going to do? You got Friday off too? 4-day weekend? Surely. Days owed. Time in lieu. Are we talking time in lieu? Working Friday and Saturday. It's weird. I need to go get a shave. The beard is getting too long. So I'm assuming you're just going to spend all of tomorrow playing Dawn of War? It feels like the natural progression here. Yeah, I was going to do this off stream and obviously I didn't. So now we're going to do it on stream. How is the new gig going compared to the last one, Tiny? Seems like you're working more. But if financial compensation is taking place, then people are good. Get to see the circus as a customer. Does that mean you're front of house, dude? You up the front? Yeah, everywhere. They must be trying to get more female customers in, putting you up the front, showing you off. The big dog. Old lady? Yeah, I bet your old ladies love you. I can see it now, man. I can see it now. Yo, Optimus, what's happening? How you doing? Did I just do a Joey Tribbiani? I think I did. How you doing? I didn't even mean that. But how are you doing? I just realized people might not get that reference. I was like, maybe people won't get that reference. You're going live soon. Nice. You gonna be painting miniatures on your live? Your mate was like, she wants it. Chill out, mate. You got called handsome, helpful, and knowledgeable. Dude, how good are those compliments? It's honestly, it's not every day as a man you get genuine compliments. So that's pretty damn nice. You'll be applying weathering. What are you working on, Optimus? What are you going to be putting weathering on? Are we talking Warhammer miniatures here? Weathering. My bet is Horus Heresy. Some Horus Heresy models. Oh, you're weathering up Gundam models. Nice. How good. New Gundam's cool. I actually really like New Gundam. Not as much as I like Sazabi though. Weathering Gundams, is that legal? Yeah, you see it all the time. Oh, Barbatos, how cool. Which Barbatos is it? Is it Canis Rex Barbatos or like one of the different forms? Yeah, they weather Gundams all the time. Not, I haven't seen weathering done, but I've seen a lot of weathering pencils with the dragging of the white spirits. The first Barbatos. Still cool. I mean, all Barbatoses are cool. First Barbatos is the one that has the big, the giant club with the spike in it, yeah? Yeah, he's wicked. Iron-Blooded Orphans is so good. I think it's my favorite Gundam series. Mind you, I haven't watched all of them yet. Well, I'm not working on a full-size Gundam. I'm just chipping away a little space Leo here. And you know what? I'm going to be doing weathering today as well. We're going to be doing some micro scratches. Is Master Grade's not the highest one, is it? It's the second highest Master Grade? It's a perfect grade, correct? Is the highest? I mean, Master, like my Dynamis is Master Grade, and that's still a lot of work. MG in the middle. Oh, RG's next. Is it real grade? My Dynamis is... Yeah, my Dynamis is MG. They're still very detailed models. Okay, let's apply some administratum dots and then get into some micro scratches. Yo, what's up, Hoon? How you doing? Been gaming a lot. What are you playing? You don't do perfect grades on your stream? You think about doing it? Yo, Mongrel, what's happening? Okay, let's just film a little edit for the tutorial. Borderlands 4, okay. That makes sense. So what we're going to do now is take some administratum gray and we're going to add some dot highlights to the corners and the highest points of our gray edge highlights. Again, like the other dot highlights, you can do this on every corner or you can be selective with it. And if you're going to be selective, just pick the very highest points. Can't see it because of the reflection. That's better. You do it once you master airbrushing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can... I suppose there's some guys... I was going to be like, I don't know if you can ever master airbrushing. I suppose you can. I don't think you need to master it, my guy. I think you need to master it. Just be good at it. It's like anything. Like if people are ever thinking about doing any streaming, your stream doesn't have to be perfect because God knows mine isn't after 2 years. Still working on it, or rather treading water, but just be good. Just be good. Try and be good. That should be your goal and you can work from there. Trigger strength. Yeah, look, all that is just experience, right? Anything to do with painting is quite literally just experience. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. I still have issues when I airbrush. I still have issues when I paint with a brush itself. Make all your perfect grade with metallic colors. Oh yeah, that's a cool idea. I don't know what your plan is in terms of doing that, but Tamiya makes some phenomenal clears that you can spray over metallic base coats. Really good. Liquitex stuff is good as well. Like this is a magenta sprayed over the top of a metallic base. That's like the perfect Epion color. That'd be really good for Epion. I think I'm just going to put a dot on here. I'm not going to worry about doing dots all through this rounded area, just this spot right here. So tall geese tomorrow. I'm going to start tall geese Thursday. A little bit excited, a little bit nervous because it is a hell of a lot more work than a Leo. I was chatting with my friend at work today about how we plan on playing this game on stream because it's I've got a lot of control over creating the content with Gundam because I am not factoring in anyone else except having a playing partner for this. So like I'm going to be painting every single miniature that we use when we roll dice on stream for Gundam Assemble, which has got me really excited for this. But when I was telling my friend about it and how there's essentially 13 models that you can build right now, and that is my goal to finish all 13 models by the end of the year. But how in the Facebook post and the teaser trailer, there's basically another 13 mobile suits they've already shown. So there's still going to be a lot of painting to do, even when they do release the game. I don't know if they're going to just drop all the miniatures all at once though. That would be scary. Like, it'd be cool, but it'd be scary. The amount of work to paint all of that. I'm going to take my long service leave when it comes out though. So that will be 12 weeks of me having time off, which means I'll just be painting like a madman. You need to finish your salamanders so you can challenge me. Salamanders versus Blood Angels. Oh man, imagine those two armies on the table. Whew. I don't even think we'd roll dice, Wombat. I think we'd just move our models around and take photos. A Christmas match, true. apologize if you can't see where I'm painting. This model just doesn't have the best access all the time for me to paint or to show you where I'm painting. Got to fix those highlights up off stream. Oof. They're pretty dodgy. Anyway, I think we are up to applying some micro scratches. So as always, we're going to go to our trusty Skaven Blight Dinge. The reason I basically choose Skaven Blight Dinge every time is it's sort of this perfect mix of like a browny gray. So it works with a plethora of colors. Plethora? Plethora. And now I'm actually thinking maybe I'll do Storm Vermin Fur instead, which is the lighter version of Skaven Blight Dinge. Because this guy's armor is so dark, I think that's the go. It's like browny grey. A beige. A beige. Stick out like a sore thumb. We'll find out. That's why we paint it in a little spot in the back. I do like, I also do micro scratches, right? Like the scratches themselves are rarely large. So like obviously on stream, they look quite big. But when you're looking at him like that, I mean, this is quite literally why we just do a little test. It's like when I did the dots for the purple, or even when I did the blue. So I did a test of the blue before I committed to it. I'll do one with that. We'll do one with my initial thought of Skaven Blight Dinge, and we'll see which one we like. Or which one I like. I say we a lot when I just mean me. Let's put it close enough so that we can see it. Does this change the setting I had on last night? Yo, Art of War. How's the land of the long white cloud going? Buddha, how you going, man? Yeah, that's better. All right, let's highlight it and we'll just see. I don't think this is going to matter. I don't think, or up to your favorite part, Buddha. Cold, wet, and miserable. Ah, sucks. Sorry to hear that. I mean, look, I like cold and wet sometimes, right? Because it's good hobby weather. It's good hobby weather. Yo, I do that too, Buddha. Is it when you sleep on your stomach? If I sleep on my stomach with my head turned to the side, I'm ruined for the day. Oh man, Gundam Assemble, I'm pumped for, bro. I'm pumped for. I've painted up. This is number. Is this number 8? This is number 8. I've painted up 8 of the 12/13 that you can currently get your hot little hands on. Yeah, with one arm up. Yes. Yep. All right, we're gonna go. We are going with Skaven Blight Dinge because this is too close to Storm Vermin Fur. So we do actually need to be darker. And that's why we do a test. It looks okay. This one looks okay. But this one looks better. Gundam Vidar. I don't think I'm familiar with Gundam Vidar. I know Unicorn Banshee though. What's Gundam Vidar look like? Art of War. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Gundam Vidar. Yeah, that is sick. Actually, I have seen that. Where did I see that? I think I was flicking through the Gundam wiki. This is I'll show you what we're talking about here, chat, because it's awesome. How cool is that thing? There's something about Iron-Blooded Orphans Gundams that just, like the way the suits are built, like the center of the body, it's just this hydraulics. Look more like machines? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's what's that guy's name? That's gonna annoy me. You're hunting for Barbatos, like Lupus Rex. Klein? Is it Klein? Ah, man, that's so... Actually, wait, I should be able to tell. It's Galio. That's it. Galio underneath there. Yeah, I think maybe Klein was what he went by when he had the mask. Or maybe, what was his name? Vidar. Yeah, that's right. And it's got Ein Dalton's brain in it. That's why it goes so hard. Yeah. Now I remember. Man, that's so cool. Why am I painting a friggin' Leo? Why can't I have that? Nah, it was Ein. Ein Dalton. Ein Dalton. As in like the German number one. Eins. Yeah, they used his brain, and that's why Galio was able to use it at full power and it didn't mess him up. Because it would draw from Ein's brain, unlike Mikazuki that just kept making deals with Barbatos. Yeah, dude, take my arm. I don't need it. You have no idea why I thought it was Klein, because Klein's very close to Ein. Klein is extremely close to Ein. That's probably why. Yeah, I have to sit down and watch Iron-Blooded Orphans a second time so I can take it all in. Like the first time I watched it, it's just like, yeah, a whole bunch of shit's just happening all at once. Like, this is cool as, but I'm not really sure what's happening. Yeah, Meek was making deals with the devil, yeah. Yeah. There is some very... So I'm playing Gundam G Eternal on mobile right now, and there's an event that's happening right now that's based around the Iron-Blooded Orphans, but I think it's the manga, and it's got some other mobile suits in it like Astaroth. I think there's one called Dandelion, or it's close to Dandelion, but they're very cool, very cool. There's the Astaroth. I'll see if I can find it. Gundam Astaroth Origin form. Yeah, look at this one. Woo. This one's cool as shit. You should get this next Art of War. Look at this one. A live action Gundam movie based off the original Gundam show? No. Didn't realize that. That's very cool. Yeah, how cool is this one? Do you know what I really like? I like the dark red in here. It's got a bit of Commander Farsight about it. For those Warhammer enthusiasts, it's got some Commander Farsight about it with those two colors. Yeah, it's cool as. I'm now just a Gundam fanboy. All right, let's film the next part of the tutorial. So if you've done one of the ultimate guides, you would realize that we're about to do some micro scratching We'll be using some Skaven Blight Dinge for this. Less is more on this miniature. Less is more. So you don't want to go over the top with this micro scratching, because it is indeed, like the title says, micro. Relationship with Warhammer ended. Yes. Yep. Gundam relationship has begun. It'd be so funny if I get, like I said, if I get 700 more followers on IG, we get to 10K, and then they're like, oh, hey, buddy, we noticed that you've got 10K followers. Would you like to get some early Warhammer stuff? I'll be like, no, you leave me alone. It's actually quite, do you know what? It's quite obvious to tell which people are on the mailing list for Games Workshop in terms of the people that get miniatures early. When there's a new release for Warhammer 40k, just look at who reposts the exact same photo Games Workshop puts up. I always wondered why people did it. I was like, man, are they really that desperate for like new followers that they just instantly reshare Games Workshop's post? But they're the peeps that are getting the early stuff. Makes sense. Makes sense. English gentlemen, how we doing? Is it just a name, or are you truly a gentleman? I like the origin form of Astaroth more than the whatever the other form is, the white and blue one. Let's put a few little scratches on here. This is the whole reason we did a little bit of battle damage, was because there's a few areas on a couple of the miniatures that are just rather large areas without detail, and the micro scratching just helps with that, helps remove that. Sadly, you're just a mid-30s grumpy old man at heart. Doesn't mean you can't be a gentleman. I'm a early 40s grumpy old man at heart, and I like to think I can be a gentleman. P Bandai. See, I don't even know what that is. Art of War. What is that? Is that like a limited edition? It is true. It is. All you can do is your best. Oh, it's all of the forms. Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Maybe I'll get my brother a Gundam for his birthday. Maybe I'll get my brother a Gundam. Although, if I remember correctly, last year, get him an entry grade kit. Well, I don't think he got me a birthday present last year. The package is getting a Gundam. Yeah, I think so. I think the package is getting a Gundam. And I agree. I would most definitely... Well, I don't know if I need to get him... I don't know if I need to get him an entry grade. Maybe I would. What's a step below master grade? Is that the entry grade, is it? Fantastic. Now, I'm glad high grade. I reckon I'll get him a high grade. I reckon he'd be able to manage a high grade. I know I say... I know that I say he's dumb as a bag of rocks, but I reckon he would be able to manage. Dude doesn't even watch the stream, so he doesn't even realize he's catching strays. And I'm glad that chat knows that my twin brother's nickname was the package. High grades are easy. No. I'm not going to get him a real grade. Ain't no way. Which of Mercury high grades are great? Well, there's a few Witch of Mercury's I like. Like I said, is it Daryl Bald? I like that one. And McAllis. I think those two are pretty cool. Or the what's the Delan's a custom? The purple one? Actually, even if he didn't get me a birthday gift last year, which I don't think he did, I'm still going to get him one this year. Full Mechanics Gundam Aerial, Master Grade. All right. All right. I'll have a look into it. I'll go to the Gundam shop. I'll go to the Gundam shop this weekend. That sounds funny saying that, but there's an actual shop that's in Camberwell that quite literally just has heaps of Gundams. It's such a cool store. Like in Australia, that's a very niche, very... Oh, actually, wait. There's one in Burwood. It's actually one in Burwood. I don't have to be a gentleman 24/7, Pixel. Feel the whole ordeal stressful. Actually, someone else has said that to me too. I can't remember who said that. Yeah, I've spoken to someone before and they said the same thing. I personally am okay with receiving presents, but like, I feel weird if I don't have a present for the other person. So like my old housemate once bought me a Christmas present. I didn't get him one. We didn't even talk about it. Like he was just like, here, man. And I was like, dude, you really didn't have to do that. But also at the same time, he's like, no, man, you helped me with all my painting and helping like improve as a painter. So yeah, probably doesn't warrant a gift, but receiving compliments. Yeah, you just try. I'll tell you what, I've spoken about it before. Whenever you do receive a compliment, I think the most gracious way is to just say thank you, and don't shift where the thanks is going. Because I used to do the same thing. Someone would be like, "Hey man, your painting's really good." I'd be like, thank you very much for the compliment. But you should see Darren Latham's heavy metal painting. You know what I mean? And now I'm just like, thanks for that. Custom parts for Gundams sounds really cool. I mean, how many mobile suits are called like custom, you know, like Zaku custom? Gundam Heavy Arms custom. Have we finished at the front? It's the question. Full kit bashes. A full Gundam kit bash to me just seems terrifying. Oh yeah, I get that. I used to do that. Like I've got heaps of Warhammer bits and I'd just save them. And then I'd get in this bad habit of like saving the bits and be like, oh, I'll use this for a cooler model. And it's just like, yeah, but when am I going to do something that is more cooler than a Blade Guard veteran? You know what I mean? And I'd do the same with transfers. I'd always be like, oh, I'll save this transfer for something cooler. Dude, the cool shit's in front of you right now. Put it on it. Yes, Pixel. Yep. Okay, we'll start highlighting these. And then see how I feel about it. if we want to add some more micro scratches. Okay, so the last step before we do our varnish is to take our secondary edge highlight, which was this doesn't go on the tutorial, so don't worry. All right, let's do that again. All right, so the last step for varnish is to take some Gene Stealer Purple, which was our secondary edge highlight, and just highlight around the little scratches we made. And with this, you can also create some sort of secondary level scratches. So not quite as deep as those ones that have the Skaven Blight dinge. Just looks like the surface of the paint has scratched. See ya, Art of War. Take it easy, dude. Avi, how you doing? Have you recovered from last night after the Libra? Yo, Night Rain Deep is tough. Yeah, look, that's a Souls game for you, right? I believe in us, though. I believe in us. We'll get there. We've just got to find the right combo. Wouldn't be mad if we got an auger. Do you know? You know what I think we need to do. I've been thinking about it. Is almost build a character and a class with a loadout that is made for each boss. So, like last night, you know how last night we versed Libra last. Sort of want to do a build where we've got like a big hitting alt that we're all comfortable playing. So like Wilder, the Guardian, I think Raider can break. I think Raider can break his shield as well. You can't play any of them? Well, you're gonna need to learn. Like we need, so if Libra pops up, we need three hard-hitting alts. I think Executor can do it too. I think didn't we work out last night Executor's big claw swipe can break the shield too? Yeah, see, last night that was the only issue we had. I think was we had because what ends up happening is he gets into a rhythm where you can't use your, like, I had to use my ult to res, so then I don't have my ult to break his shield. So when he's in his psychotic mode, like, he just does so much damage. And he just goes from like an enhanced mode to an enhanced mode because the ults don't overlap. So if you just continually break his shield, he's he still hits hard, but that was the only thing stopping us from beating him last night. Is he had way too many of his enhanced stages. Because that's also the stage where he like builds your madness with his prayer. Yeah, see, exactly. Execution or Iron Eye. Yeah, see, you can play Iron Eye. And I think if it ends up being the Everdark Sovereign, Iron Eye versus another Iron Eye is actually not that bad. It sucks if I'm playing like Guardian. It sucks if I'm playing Wilder. Guardian, at least I got HP, but if I was playing Wilder, whew, That man beat me up. I think this is going to be a good amount of battle damage. Looks like I've rubbed off some paint here, so battle damage it is. Battle damage it is. Easy fix. I don't want to make the ground type Leo feel bad, but the space type Leo is way better. Like, doesn't help the pose. The pose don't help. I wonder if I kept that screen on just the blank screen, if we'd get more or less people watching the stream. Maybe we'll do a social experiment. Probably a social experiment I'll feel sad about if we get more people when it's a blank screen. Okay. Tell you, sometimes upbeat has a track. You know what the good thing about starting Tall Geese tomorrow is? That means I've got 2 days at the studio to do some painting. Two solid days. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say Tall Geese 1 is my favorite of the Tall Geese. I like Tall Geese 1. The OG. Oh, where's music? Next? What do you mean next? Is that the full playlist? Yeah, full 2 days at the studio means progress on Tall Geese. Have I done all of the... No. It's hard to see where I've done the micro scratching sometimes. All right, let's see if we can tidy up some of these lines on this beam cannon. All right, let's grab this dude for a minute. Dude, this guy's going to take me ages. All right. We're actually going to finish up there, guys, because I'm going to start Tall Geese tomorrow. I'll do some airbrushing. Well, not airbrushing. I'll prime him tomorrow. This guy is pretty much done. He just needs a varnish, which I don't need to do on stream. But he also has a little flight stand like that. In case you're wondering why he had such a weird pose, it's because he is up in space with a little flight stand, which is cool. I think when this Gundam Assemble game comes out, I would really like to custom make some hexes that are smaller for the smaller suits, because having this guy on one of these bases just looks silly. He's too big, especially when you put him next to the big boy suits. It looks a little strange. So we'll find someone to raid, even though we've got the most people we've had on stream tonight now. Who's doing what? Who's doing what? Tubakai, how we doing? We are just finishing up here. We're gonna raid someone. Who we gonna raid? Miniatures and models. Man, everyone's got a top down. Everyone's got a top down. Actually, do you know what? Tonight we might not raid. I know I'm meant to do it every night, but tonight I think we are just gonna finish up there. And we'll be back tomorrow. Wait, this guy's only got one viewer. We're gonna raid this dude. And he looks like a good dude. This guy's a fucking killer painter. Alright, let's raid this guy. We'll be back. Make sure you give me a follow. We're going to start Tall Geese tomorrow, guys. So this big monstrosity here. This is by far the most detailed miniature I'm going to be tackling from Assemble. Which is not an issue. It's just going to be a lot more work. It's just going to be a lot more work. That's all. Just a time thing. Not any harder, just longer. Get your mind out of the gutter. Alright, let's raid this dude. He was painting a Plague Marine. It looks phenomenal. It actually looks really, really cool. So let's check out how he's going. Darkroom Minis. We'll be leaving in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch us tomorrow. I love you all.
Leg plates. I believe this is Break, the producer. Ah, hello, Battleforged. Battleforged Gaming. Ah, it's a raid. Hello, friend. How are we doing? Good stuff. Right, I've got to remember the etiquette for this. So I give you a shout out tonight. There we go. Shout is it / shout out? Yo, Miss 40k Universe, Wombat. Look out, how we doing? Hello, hello. Good to have you guys with us. Shout out, and then it is about Forest Gaming. Yeah, so we are doing the Plague Marines today. Yeah, let me just do this and I'll show you what we are